Welcome back. Michael at Wickerson Studios going absolutely crazy with Calculus 101 and Grasshopper 2. And I'm sitting here eating uh, Brussels sprouts and morels, which I had picked on my land. Too good. All right. What I've done is I have a little frame between -5 and 5 is arranged. That's funneling in here, and obviously this function, because it's x squared of the multiplied by sine of 1 over x, these 2 points never really meet. They just keep oscillating and trying to get to one another, but because we know that they're framed by x squared and -x squared, we can actually assume that as that limit comes close, as it comes close to 0, it gets squeezed to 0, and then it expands from 0. And I've just done a little fancy footwork in here so I can make a little animation to prove that. And you can do the calculus on paper to prove that with the squeeze theorem. All you have to know is that the sine of 1 over x is always between -1 and 1. So you can just basically multiply that by x squared right here, and then that's between x squared greater than negative x squared, and then less than or equal to positive x squared. So that's all that's been substituted in is this x squared. And since we can show that those two come to touch around 0, at 0, then we know that they touch also by the squeeze theorem between that. So a little bit of, calc on paper, but also a little bit of visualization. And like I said, if I had this tool in the early 90s, I definitely would have stayed in mathematics, and I think I would have really enjoyed it. But in the same case, you can sit here and generate some pretty awesome, you can bake out some pretty awesome forms. So let's just jump in here and bake that curve, and let's bake this one. And then let's bake. I hope it bakes. Oh, it might crash. And then let's bake the last one. And there we go. Give it a little bit of time because it's got to funk through that. I think the x squared should go fine. And there they are, all up and running, which means I can start doing a little bit of magic with these geometries and start to have fun with, say, even this one. Extending up with a control, and you can see how pretty wild that little rippling surface is. And it makes an approximation because I put it through an interpolated line. But by golly, that is pretty awesome. So let's just jump in here and have a look, and there you go. Pretty nice wall and curtain to use for your own geometries, whatever you try. Of course, we're still only using x and y. We haven't even pulled any strange functions into the z. But when we start dealing in volumes after we do our basic calculus, I will have the most miraculous, hopefully, models in the entire world. Okay, thanks for watching.